Pet peeves. I have a few pet peeves. They all seem to have something in common. I get irritated when things are misplaced or out of order, out of balance, or out of range. For example, I especially get irritated about tags when it has to do with a duvet, a comforter, sheets on the bed. Whenever I make the bed, I locate the tag first as a point of reference, and typically that tag should go face down near the end of the bed on the left hand side, and then I'll smooth it out, and then however many blankets, I'll do the same thing. Seeing the tag up at the top by my child's neck when they say that they've made the bed right before bed is something that drives me crazy. It's a small thing, I know, but it's out of order, it's out of balance, and it drives me nuts. Um, and the worst part is if it's inside out as well. I'm not a morning person myself, so I make my bed before I go to sleep, and it bothers me that I sleep like a tornado. So for some reason, that tag always winds up by the head of the bed instead of down below. So I'm guilty of the same thing. However, I go and straighten everything out so it's nice and neat before I can get in and completely relax and go to sleep. Other tags showing irritate me as well. Tags having to do with clothes that are inside out, or towels that are folded inside out or hung up the wrong way. If that tag is showing, it drives me crazy. Other pet peeves are pictures on the wall that are crooked. I always want to straighten it. If it's not my own house, I try to restrain myself because I don't want to touch other people's belongings. But even if it's just slightly off balance, it drives me nuts. Cluttered countertops also drive me crazy. For some reason, my mind goes to chaos when I see papers all over the place, or if it's in the kitchen, if it's food, dirty dishes, it drives me nuts. Ironically, I tend to work like in a tornado fashion. So if it's paperwork, papers are always spread all over my desk. Luckily, I know that there's a rhythm to my own madness, so I know where to find something. However, when the storm calms and I'm done working, everything has to be neatly organized in a file folder, labeled, put away, clean countertop. So again, I can think clearly. It's interesting to see how these pet peeves all seem to have a correlation relating to something just being disorganized, out of order, out of balance. They could probably easily turn into an obsessive compulsive disorder. However, I think just being intentional about laughing it off and realizing it's not the end of the world if the tag is up by the chin, that keeps it from kind of not getting out of hand, and just viewing it with a little sense of humor. That always helps.